Warning, this podcast contains strong, offensive and misogynistic language that some listeners may find offensive. The name's Vert. Percival Reginald Vert, and I run the P.I Detective Agency. The year is 2055 and the police have been defunded, so if you need a police investigation, the cops will charge you 1,000 big ones a day. Because of this, the government introduced the P.I Act, where the private investigators can undercut the police so justice can become affordable. These are my case files.
Hey Pa! Yeah, you little bastard. Have you seen the news on the Gumshoe network? And what's that? Dogs. Lots of missing dogs, Pa. Yeah, but that's nothing new. I mean, we caused a lot of that ourselves. But Pa, this is different. We ain't got any of these dogs that are missing. Okay. So is there anything that we should know about this? Well, the dogs turn up later. Okay, so it's case solved. Not really, Pa. And why'd you say that? Because they're usually missing their heads. You what? Well, you see, Pa, dogs usually turn up alive. Well, these dogs turn up with their heads missing. And chew marks on their neck. So someone's eating these dogs. I wouldn't say it's someone, but something. Okay then. So, do we have any leads? Pa, were you trying to make a joke? No. I was just asking you, is there any leads? Do we know any information on what's happening with these dogs? Well, they say it's not human DNA on these animals, and it's definitely terrestrial. And why do they say it's terrestrial? Well, it's believed to be partial rat DNA. Partial rat DNA. But there could be any reason behind why there's rat DNA on these dead dogs. Yeah, like what? Well, you know, there's a dead dog there, and you got a hungry rat. He's gonna come along and fucking start eating it, hasn't he? True, but this is different, Pa. There's not little nibble marks on these dogs. But rats can eat through anything. They'll eat absolutely anything and devour it. Doesn't matter how big the rat is, it'll just devour it. Well, Pa, according to all these reports, these dogs are found right by the river. Right, so, I suppose we best go check it out. Where's your ma? Oh, she's in the girls' room. There is no girls' room. It's my throne. It's a man's toilet. I want you to go back there, tell your ma to get ready, because we're leaving in 10 minutes flat. And tell her to leave the toilet seat up. But Pa, it needs to be down for the women. No, this is my building, my office, my toilet, my rules. The toilet seat stays up. But Pa, she'll fall through the toilet because there's no light in there. Well, why don't someone go and replace the light bulb then? Yeah, but that's your job, isn't it? And why would it be my job? Because it's your toilet. Right, so are you telling me that people can't be bothered to go into the drawer where the spare light bulbs are and go and hang a light bulb, but in case they fall down the toilet? No? But no, they'd rather come along, bitch at me because they're supposed to put the toilet seat up so I don't piss on it in the dark. But no, they're more concerned with being able to sit down on the toilet seat as default. Well, wrong. Yeah, but look, there's no yeah but. It's my toilet, and I say the rules, okay? Toilet seat stays up, and people, if they're living here, which they are, rent-free, then people should not be lazy and expect me to do all these jobs for them, okay? Right, Pa, we'll go get your mother, get her to get ready. We're all going down to the river, and make sure that she dresses up warm and not wearing next to nothing. Well, Pa, are you trying to tell Mum what to wear? No, I'm telling her to wear something warm because A, it's winter, and B, we're going right down to the river, which means it's going to be colder than it is up this way, okay? Yeah, but us Americans don't really feel the cold. Right. Whatever, I'm just trying to be nice, you know? Just trying to help out. Okay then, guys. You need to just keep your ears open, and we're just gonna walk up and down, see what we can find. Okay? If you guys want to go upstream towards Battersea, I'll go downstream towards Chiswick, okay? Okay, Pa. Okay, honey. Good. Now, put your headsets on and keep in contact, okay? But Pa, I don't see why you're being overprotective. Well, you got something that's eating the heads off of Labradors, okay? And look, there was even a photo of a Doberman minus its head, okay? Do you have any idea how powerful a Doberman is? Oh no, sugar. Well, put it this way, they're not guard dogs for no reason, okay? These dogs, if you break into someone's house and they got a Doberman, then you're a dead man. Do you get me? Oh, okay then, sugar. Well, I'll put my headset on. Yeah, you do that. And by the way, if you see anything out of the ordinary, no matter how small, just call it in, okay? Okay, sweetheart. Right then, let's get going. Wow, it's quite busy along the river today, and look at that. Oh, perfect. Looking ass right there. In fact, they're two perfect looking asses right there. Just riding their skirts up and down as they're walking along in their thigh-high boots and low-cut top. It's funny how women seem to be immune to the cold when they're dressed like they're hunting cock, you know. But still, it's good to look at. Very good to look at. Oh yeah. Hey, what's that? Holy shit! Little bastard! Horny, lock onto my location and beam over right now. Hey, what's up, pal? You wanna see what I've just seen? And it's looking at me right in the eyes. What do you mean, pa? It's a fucking rat that's chasing a dog, and now he's looked at me because I got my fucking gun on it. Okay? Holy shit! This rat is massive. It's the size of a fucking human. Holy shit, pa! Get your gun on it, and you too, horny. Wow. Well, babes, that's amazing. What's amazing? It's a big fucking rat. Excuse me. I may just be a big rat, but I'm not a big fucking rat. I would appreciate that you ought not to use that language towards me. I looked at Horny. She looked at me. I looked at Little Bastard. He looked at me. We all looked at each other and looked at this rat. What the hell did you just say? I told you not to be swearing towards me. After all, I may be vermin, but I'm a very polite piece of vermin. Jesus Christ, this is not possible. Can you please not blaspheme? Are you like taking the piss? Are you like a lab experiment or something? No, I was a normal rat a few months ago, and then, I don't know, I got bitten by a flea, and this flea was quite a big flea, I may add. And within a day or so, I started to get smarter. And not only was I getting smarter, but I got taller and taller and taller. And there I am now. You're just sat on a bench now, like a human. Yes, I am. So I would appreciate that you guys would not point your guns towards me. But you're a bit on the dangerous side. You keep eating dogs. Yes, it's a bit hard to sustain oneself on the nutritious supplements of a rat, and especially when you're as big as I am. So you've been feasting on dogs then, yeah? Yes, unfortunately that is all I have available for me on a culinary level. Well, do you have a name? Well, you wouldn't understand it. Only a rat could understand it. Well, just say it in rat then. Right. I'm just gonna call you Ratty. Ratty? You could give me a more appropriate name than just Ratty. I am a very sophisticated and suave rat. I should think I should be called Oscar. Oscar the rat. No, just Oscar. Oscar Tail, maybe. I don't know. Right. Well, regardless, Oscar, you can't go around just eating people's dogs, their pets. And then, when people love their pets more than what they love their own partners, or mothers, or even fathers, or even children, believe it or not, some people love their dogs more than children, yeah? They send people like us after people, well, you're not even a person, you're a rat. After fiends like you. Hey, I am not a fiend, I'm just a smart but hungry rat. Okay then, if you're that smart, what's 1 on 1? Oh, that's 11. Ha! No, it's 2! I tricked you. No, you're trying to be funny. Okay. So, what do you think we should do with you then, Oscar the rat? Well, I've been busted, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind leaving the streets and sewers because, to be honest, it's not adequate enough for a life form such as myself. So what do you suggest we do with you then? Well, if you can find it in your heart not to put me down on the grounds of canicide. Is that actually a word? Well, one could say that it is, but even if it is not, then it should be. You know, the murdering of animals, such as dogs, canicide. Well, you got me there. I failed English. And I don't own a dictionary. Well, okay then. So, what is to become of me? And please don't send me to a laboratory for them to just kill me and mutilate me. Or even poke me and prod me. Wait one moment there. I'm still pointing my gun towards you. You can't outrun my bullets, okay? We're just gonna stand over here and have a conversation. Okay, you do that. In the meantime, do you have anything to snack on? As I am still pretty hungry and I didn't catch that dog because he got away whilst you guys were pointing your guns towards me. Let's see. Here we go. I've got a lozenge. There you go. And what is one to do with a lozenge? I have not got a sore throat. Or you can suck on it and pretend that it's food, okay? Do you see the kebab that I'm holding? No, exactly. Now you just be patient, suck on that lozenge, and we're gonna have a quick chat. Okay then, not a problem. Hey Pa, well, what do we do? Well, if we call this one in, then they are gonna just chloroform him, chop his throat and chop him into a million pieces. But we can't do that. Well, what do you suggest we do with him? Well, could he not live back at the office? Right, so you're telling me I now got, not only do I have 2 Amaldians that I've taken in, one being my son and one being the girl that effectively raped me and implanted a child into me. Okay? Not only do I have... I'm gonna stop you there, sugar. Yeah. Well, it's nice if you don't have me every day. Yeah. So me and you are together, aren't we? We kind of are. So, if I were to touch you here... Hey, Ma, don't do that in front of me! Well, sweetheart, just go and sit next to Ratty over there, okay? Okay. Well, if I was to, like, touch you here, and, you can play with my horns and my back. Yeah. And, I got something special for you later on. What, did you borrow my credit card? Did I borrow your credit card? Can he not just stay with us? I'm sure we can find a use for him. A use for him in what way? Well, we'll figure that out. But you did say that you wanted to just get rid of these dogs that we've not been able to reunite with their owners because they've all passed on because you left a little bit too long, or they've moved away, or they've been forgotten about. Were you suggesting that we feed him those dogs? No. We could just take the dogs. We could just take the dogs to an abandoned warehouse and just call the RSPCA anonymously, and they can deal with it. Right. So he can stay where the dogs are staying, and the cats. Horny. Yeah. You're doing that thing again, aren't you? And what's that, sweetheart? You're like manipulating me with your tits. Yeah, but you're liking it though, aren't you? Yeah. Tell him he can stay. Hey, Ratty! Oh, please don't call me that. I thought we agreed on a name for me. Well, no. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna call you Ratty. You can stay in my basement, okay? Live in your basement? You still got access to the office, you still got access to the kitchen, you still got access to everywhere else, but we'll sort you out of bed in the fucking basement, okay? I'm not having you sleep at the foot of my bed whilst I'm nailing my missus, okay? Right, okay, fine. That's very... I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it a lot. So, we will find a use for you in our organisation. And what organisation's that? Percival, Reginald, Vert, Detective Agency. Pervert? You've called your detective agency the Pervert Detective Agency. Well, that's my name. Your name is Pervert? No, it's Percival Reginald Vert. Well then, this could be very interesting. Okay then, Ratty. This may be interesting to you, but that's my name, that's my business. Now you can either take it or leave it, or I could just shoot you right now, you little fucking furry little bastard. Well, given the situation, I think I'll come with you. Okay then, but you make sure you take a bath when we get you in, because fucking hell, you smell like a dead rat.
Thank you for listening to Gumshoe. Percival Vert will be back with another case file next week. If you enjoyed today's content, why not check out our other fictional podcast, a tribute to men that hate their jobs. This podcast is about a man that is trapped in a job he hates because of the COVID-19 pandemic. We also have 30 Years Since, which is a sci-fi podcast set in a post-alien invasion Earth. Both links are in the description below. Musterxmedia also has a YouTube channel called The X Review, where Paul reviews and reacts to a different music video each and every day. The link is also in the description below. Don't forget to follow Musterxmedia on Facebook, Gab, Twitter and Parler. Once again, the links are in the description below. Thank you, and we shall catch you soon.